Hi, guys. I'm a lady. My name is Andrea. They never have a normal name, right? It's always like, I'm Argentia. My name is Sandy, and I'm a lady because I want to be a lady. That's not ridiculous. That's not funny. And I'm going to be in the military, too. I'm going to be in the foxholes. I'm going to be carrying a pack, an 85-pound pack on my back in 150-degree heat next to you. And just, I'm just going to be like, should we go in there? I think there might be a jihadist. I think Omar Khadr might be trying to blow us up. Hey, guys, let's move it in. Let's move it out. Come on, guys. And then I'll wake up, I'll be with the other chicks on the Friday night, I'll put on lip. That sounds reasonable, right? No, it doesn't sound reasonable. So no, you can't. If you're this ridiculous, you can't be in the military. I don't think you can be in the military in combat if you have flat feet or shin splints or bad vision. So if you're this weird and unsure about what reality is, no, you can't be in the military. Trump is right. He's not saving much money. Actually, there was Seth Meyers' writers all got together. And this is a weird thing, too. I think what he's doing is he's parading the fact that not all of his writers are white men. But anyway, their writers appeared on the Seth Meyers show to explain it to us in layman's terms. Can we roll that tape? Let's see what's going on.
Thanks, Seth. We're here because we're upset about the president's discriminatory tweets.
And because today it might be trans people.
But tomorrow it's gay people.
And the next day it's black people.
Can you just pause
And
it?
after that.
Boy, they're really getting their money's worth out of being not white, right? She goes, and then it's going to be gay people. And look, I'm black. They really love to virtue signal how not white male they are. Anyway, go ahead.
It's women.
And then it's immigrants.
Oh, he already came for the immigrants.
Oh, and women.
And black people.
And the gays.
Oh,
Wait, just pause. He came for the immigrants? He said we have a Muslim ban because we're under siege. I don't know what he did for the gays. He came for the gays. And what did he do to women? Is abortion illegal yet? Which, by the way, is not a male-female thing. 50% of women are pro-life. So, and black people, what did he do to black people? I don't understand. That's just a given now? We're going to giggle about it? All right, go ahead.
President Trump, you just requested a $600
Trouble reading
billion
there?
military budget. You think you can't afford health care for trans people? The military spends $41 million a year on Viagra.
Viagra.
What are you guys doing?
Can you just pause it?
The enemy?
I think they spend money on... That's enough, by the way. I don't want to watch that anymore. I think they're spending money on Viagra because a guy's having trouble getting it up when he fucks his wife after being away at combat, because every time he gets naked, he imagines his friend's head blown off. And seeing the previous guy... we were reading the other day about dismembered soldiers where they take the heart out and eat it. They eat our Marines' hearts for strength, and then they sell their fingers in the black market. So those guys can end up being a little disturbed when they come home. I'm sorry if we prescribe them some Viagra to help their marriage. But everyone's real mad about this trans ban, and it's just virtue signaling, and it's lying. Are there really people like this in the military? Are we supposed to believe that? What did Caitlyn Jenner say? No, pull up the Lady Gaga tweet first. POTUS, sincerely. Whoa! She's pissed. Did you know of the group you singled out today? 45% of them, ages 18 to 24, have attempted suicide already. Yeah, that's what we're screaming. They're mentally ill. People who get sex changes tend to kill themselves because they have mental illness, depression, bipolar, all kinds of other things. They chop their dick off, and then they still have mental illness, depression, bipolar, and they go, oh my God, I cut my dick off and it didn't fix it up. So I don't want them in the military. They're not mentally sound individuals. What did Caitlyn Jenner say, too? There are 15,000 patriotic transgender Americans in the U.S. military. Okay. I had to look that up because I thought 15,000. I didn't know there was 15,000 transgender people alive. What the hell are they talking about? This is transgender, when you're a dude who puts a wig on. And of course, the media is combing through the tapes, trying to find an example of this in fatigues. And the best they could do was this guy, Kristen Beck. He calls himself a woman. He just looks to me like a gay dude who's really into Motley Crue. How is this a chick? He's not even trying. If you're going to become a woman, put some lipstick on, for fuck's sakes. Could you be more? Why are they all so half-assed?
Is not good to have on TV. But my initial response was like, WTF? Is he serious? You know, I mean, this does not make any sense, especially when you start blaming this on like taxpayer money, fiscal
Can you just
responsibility.
pause it? It's not really the money. It's not like we were going broke giving you sex changes, but taxpayers don't want $50 going to a soldier's fake tits. I mean, they don't want a penny going to that. It's ridiculous. That's not what we signed up for. It's not how they invented the military. Can you imagine telling Winston Churchill when he's in the Great Boer War that this is what we're going to be talking about in a century or however long ago that was? Go ahead.
You know, it's a leadership problem. It's not a money problem. This is a leadership problem. It's not a distraction. This is a leadership problem.
He's good at talking
And
anyway.
I find it, you know, unbelievable that you're going to.
So anyway, the understanding here is that there's all these great trannies in the military, and we're going to abuse them now and take them away. By the way, if you're really good at being the other gender, just don't tell anyone. I mean, if you're a lady and you look like a chick and you've got a high voice, you don't look like that guy, the Motley Crue fan, then just don't tell anyone and just be a chick. Do you want everyone to talk about how you're trans all the time? Remember that dude on Survivor who they found out was a chick and he said, I didn't want people to know because I didn't want people to talk about it. Yeah, don't talk about it. Why do you mention that you're gay? Like, say I only did anal sex with my wife. Can you imagine me telling that to people? They'd go, gross, shut up. I don't want to hear about your sex life. So gays, stop talking about being gay all the time. It's gay. But anyway, this 15,000 doesn't make any sense to me. And I saw it came from a study the UCLA School of Law did where they interviewed 6,000 transgenders and 20% of them turned out said they had served in the armed forces. Now, there's about 1.2 million people. First of all, I don't get that. You interview 6,000 trannies, they said they served in the force, and then from that you extrapolate 15,000? 1% of people are gay. So 1% of 1.5 million is 15,000. That means 100% of the gays are trannies. That's not been my experience. Is tranny just like a lesbian who goes, I feel kind of tough? Oh, now you're transgender because you're not a typical lady. So I call BS on this entire concept. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me, but this sums it up beautifully. This was Gateway Pundit had this series of tweets that went viral where this guy goes, okay, let's say it's 15,000 of this. All right? That's not good. So even their crazy scenario that Lady Gaga and Caitlyn Jenner is talking about still shouldn't be in the forces. Can you scroll down a little bit? So I blow it up. I'm blind. He says, every day was Groundhog Day. No, that's good. Every day was Groundhog Day. Wake up and do the same patrols, the same shifts every single day. It was so damn hot. 150 degrees in the gun trucks. Has anyone talking about this even experienced 150 degrees? Tracer fire would go overhead occasionally at night. IEDs on the road were a daily threat. We got resupplied food every 8 days. Keep going. QF fire was an hour away. After they made the minimum 3-gun truck rule, after the guys got kidnapped, life got harder. The stress of being out there and doing the same job every single day eats away at you. The younger guys had problems with that over time. Any tiny little personal issue, and this is not tiny. This is a big issue. They had suddenly became a mountain, and that shit came out on that fire base, and they snapped mentally. After stepping on each other's nuts, living in the same can for 5 months, which I would love to see any of you even try. Guys were at each other's throats. The stress made it worse. Keep going. Guys would literally snap over a Dear John letter. Their personal issues came out and they were instantly combat ineffective. Now, take someone confused about whether they're a man or a woman, take those psychological and emotional issues and put them in that environment. Take someone who's right off the bat not uniform or part of the same team, give them special treatment because of their identity. You have to be incredibly tough mentally, physically, and emotionally. War's not a fucking video game. It tests every ounce of your being. Yes. You see, what's really going on here is we are trivializing what men in combat go through. When we say women need to be in the Marines, oh, you don't have to do pull-ups. Just do a third of a pull-up and you can be a Marine. What you're saying is being a Marine isn't that important. We're saying being in combat isn't that stressful. We're saying, anyone can do it. Just let everyone in. It's not a special skill. It's not a unique talent. Flat-footed people, come on in. No, it's a very specific skill set. And you're trivializing it by saying anyone can go. And by the way, trannies, you're trivializing women. To just put on a bra and a wig and go, hi, I'm a lady. I'm not just a Motley Crue fan. You're implying that a woman is something you can just buy on a shelf. No, sorry. You can't have it. You can't be a Marine and you can't be a woman. Sorry. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Rebel Edge, where you can find all the videos that are exactly like this one, but different.